Well, hello, my YouTube friends. I just got done watching something very interesting, and we're going to change it up a little bit and become political. Not that I'm becoming political and imposing my political opinions on you, it's just a little bit of a twist. So, if you guys can give me just a 2 thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and thank you so much. And well, I don't know about you guys, so I just seen the election between Trump and Biden, and there is a lot of differences. But here is my point that I'm trying to make across with you guys. And I am not trying to become a political person where I go and I gorge you for being a leftist or being a Republican. No. We have been so divided with the Republicans and the Democrats. It's a war. Why does there need to be a war? I don't know. That's my point I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to do my research. And there's a thing. There's a lot of memes and a lot of things that I've seen that a lot of people are posting and a lot of people are saying. But today, I felt like both candidates from the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, Mr. Joe Biden, which you'll see on top, and Mr. Donald Trump, the president, I felt like they both failed. I felt like they both were not answering any of the questions, and the person who was the narrator who gave the answers or whatever, he literally didn't do a very good job. He lost control from the beginning. They had no respect for him, and he went all over. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts and what you guys think, because I feel like it was a bunch of baloney, in my opinion, and more lack of better terms, because both of them didn't answer a lot of questions, and they just went back and forth attacking each other, especially with Trump attacking Joe Biden's son. Yes, we all have that one apple that falls from the tree that decides to go south. Whether it be true or not, he's not the one running for president. Biden is. But my point is, they both were, I don't know, I feel like neither of them answered questions correctly. Now, I will say this. In my opinion, Biden did act more respectfully, had more patience, and waited and let Trump say what he had to say. But I felt like Trump was being more rude in a sense, where he didn't let him say what he had to say. I understand what Trump was trying to say and what he was trying to do. I get his agenda totally. But let me tell you, let the guy say what he has to say, and then he'll let you say what the heck. That was the whole point. But I feel like the narrator sucked. He didn't have the assertiveness. Hey, my YouTube friends, so I'm back. So, what did you guys really think of the election? And I'm going to post you some memes that I've been seeing all over Facebook. And here's my point. If you're a Trump supporter, I congratulate you, and I think that's amazing. If you're a Joe Biden supporter, I congratulate you, and I think that's amazing. What I'm trying to say is not everybody is going to agree with what you have to say. We just have to learn to agree to disagree. And like my grandfather used to say, you said what you said, move on. Whose war are you fighting? And for what? In my opinion, I feel like both parties have their form or shape of corruption. And it's hard to tell. But I felt like today's debate was really disappointing. First, because the narrator didn't have any control over the debate. Donald Trump was rude, in my opinion. He didn't let Biden talk. And Biden talked and composed himself a little better. But he didn't really answer any of the questions. And neither did Trump. They both, it seemed like it was like two kids bickering back and forth going, he did it. No, you did it. And this is how you did it. Well, no. Well, then why don't you say it? See, you did do it. That's how I felt like this debate was about. It felt like I was watching two children argue instead of two grown adults, in my opinion. It was just really sad. But I watched the whole debate. I was very proud of myself. And it was very entertaining, though. It made me laugh a lot. That is for sure. Because I was laughing at the fact that the commentator could not control the president and was like, Mr. President, let him talk. We'll get to that question, Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President. That's all I heard. Mr. President, okay, Mr. President, Mr. President. And it did feel like he was favoritism a little bit towards Joe Biden. But then I realized he's really not doing that just because the president is really not listening. In my opinion, I feel like the president wasn't fair, and he didn't hold himself together like he should have, because you're a president. You need to act like. I wanted Mr. Trump to come in and be more assertive, but in a way that he composed himself, that he wasn't, and assertive in a way that he answered the questions, and he I don't know how to explain it. It was in a way where he answered the questions without having to act so ridiculous like a child. Felt like these were two kids going at it, and it wasn't a debate. It felt like two children were going at it, going, well, you did it. Yeah, how do you know? Because of this. See, you just won't admit it. See, you did it. No, you're the one that did it. And this is how I know, because you lie. And I just felt it was like two children going back and forth, and I'm just going, okay, when is your mom gonna come and spank both of you and go, shut up? You go to your room and you go to your room. That's what I felt like. The narrative should have just walked away. If I was me and I was the narrative and I was giving those answers, I just would have stopped the debate. I would have walked off and I would have said, we're done. Nobody here has control over disrespecting the American people, because we need to do this in accordingly respectful manner. None of you can follow directions according to this, so I'm done. And I would have left. That was just me. But I felt like Joe Biden handled himself a little bit better in that perspective, where he wasn't as disrespectful, but he didn't answer a lot of the questions. He did avoid a lot of the questions. So did Donald Trump. I felt like they both were more. It was more of a child debate instead of an actual debate. It was more like two kids going at it, saying, nah, 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 nah. I said this and you said that. That's what my opinion of the debate is. So let me know what you guys' opinions are. Comment down below and just pour your hearts out. I mean, I'm not in any shape or way or form trying to discriminate against anybody who's a Democratic Party or anybody who's in the Republican. If you like either candidate, I think it's amazing. I think you need to go out and vote. Whichever way you do choose to vote, I think you need to vote. And you need to put your word in your and express what you feel and vote. If you don't vote, I feel like you lose your rights of power, like to say things, and it doesn't help or shape any form. I used to be like, what do I need to vote for? My vote doesn't count. But if you do the research, it does count. So your vote does count. Just go out there and vote, regardless of what party you go for. Just vote. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I just asked for 2 likes. Just 2. Thank you so much, and I appreciate everything you guys do. And thank you for watching my channel. And I hope you guys have a great night.